Hello, good morning. Today is World Book Day, so let's begin our assembly with some words from our headmaster.
So, it's World Book Day, and the theme of World Book Day today is reading is power, and I could not agree with that sentiment more. I say to all the students I teach all of the time that if you read, that you get on better with life. In fact, I said to a group of students only this morning that when we were talking about whether they needed homework or not, that if I thought they were going to read a quality book once a week, then I wouldn't give them any homework ever, because I think that is the best thing that you can do to improve how you get on in life. I've spoken before in an assembly, and I've spoken before about how, for me, that reading and the love of words and the love of literature is a way of moving yourself in life so that you can be successful, so that you can break through social boundaries and class boundaries and all of those things, because joy and love of literature means that you're able to discuss things with people that you wouldn't normally have things in common with, and you're able to hold your own in terms of your language and your vocabulary in any situation. So reading is power, because reading has the power to transform how you get on in life. But also, of course, we can never forget that the real joy of reading is the sense of imagination and the creativity that it gives us as it transports us to different worlds. And that, in these difficult times that we're living in, is power as well. So that's the theme of our World Book Day. Reading is power. So get out there and read, transform yourselves, and then transform the world.
So as Mr. Bergen said, the theme for today's World Book Day is Reading is Power. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Reading is Power manifesto. And there are 4 arms to this Reading is Power manifesto. The first arm is growth. And the manifesto says, when we find good books, we find ourselves. And you can see Marcus Rashford here. And he says that he only started reading at 17 and it completely changed his outlook and mentality. So you can see the power of books to transform the way that people think and the way that they see the world. The second arm of the Reading is Power manifesto is choice, and it says that curiosity has no age limit and neither do books. And here's the wonderful Mallory Blackman on your screen, the writer of Noughts and Crosses, and she says that she hopes to instill in every child she meets her love and enthusiasm for reading and stories. And even as an adult, she has the same degree of curiosity that she had as a child for reading, and that's something that is integral to the power of reading, is its power to increase and enhance our curiosity. The third arm of the Reading is Power manifesto is power itself. We read today for a powerful tomorrow. And you can see Stormzy on your screen there as an indication of the power of reading. And he says, reading and writing as a kid was integral to where I am today. So he credits reading as being one of the great sources of his significant success. And finally, the fourth arm of the Reading is Power manifesto is knowledge. And it says that books give us the knowledge to own our futures. And here is David Olasoga, a very revered and well-known historian and writer. And he says it was books, newspapers and television programs that brought him to be where he is today. Without the knowledge that he gained and the power from the knowledge that he gained from books and from reading, he wouldn't be the successful man that he is today. Okay, so in terms of reading and the power of reading and what we're doing at the Elm Green School to ensure that you are powerful readers, I wanted to show you some of the incredible new books that we have bought in over lockdown for the school library. This is just a small selection of a huge number of brand new books that have been bought in over lockdown for you to come and take out and enjoy when you return to school. And you can see Year 7, there's the new Shana Jackson novel there that is the sequel to the one that you've been reading in tutor time. There's Patina by Jason Reynolds, which is, she's one of the characters from Ghost, which we read with Year 7 as well. You've got Alex Wheatle there. You've got Elizabeth Acevedo's new book, Clap Where You Land, which is fantastic, and a really just an incredible selection of books. So please make sure when you come back into school that you come to the library. We'll have the pop-up library again that you can take books out from. And the other thing I wanted to show you is how powerful your teachers are and their reading habits.
So the programme for today, as you can see on the slides here, we've got a variety of activities going on through the day. First of all, if you're in Key Stage 3, during Lesson 1 and 2, there's going to be a series of videos for you to choose from. It's a pre-recorded short story read by Miss Eagle, one of the library staff there. You're going to read that, and then there will be some follow-up work. All of this should be on your Google Classrooms. If you're in Key Stage 4 or 5, there will be some independent work that's been set by your teachers. For Lesson 3 and 4, again in Key Stage 3, there's going to be a series of videos for you to watch. What we've got is a playlist of Try It. These are short excerpts from books, novels, stories that we have in the library, and they're about a page from the book to try and give you a flavour of it. Again, the playlist will be listed on your Google Classrooms, and there will be some follow-up work to do on that too. If you're in Key Stage 4 or 5, again, there will be some independent work that's been set by your teachers. And finally, in Lesson 5 and 6, all together now, everybody's going to be doing the same thing. Your class teacher for that particular lesson should have set a pre-recording and some independent work in relation to a book that has particularly moved, inspired, or impressed them, or there's a particular point that they wish to share with you. So again, Google Classrooms is the place to go. So final thing to say about World Book Day and why it's so important, and it's such a shame to not be in school with everybody getting dressed up and all the kind of hullabaloo and excitement around it, but reading is really, really important. Year after year, research is done on the progress, achievement and life outcomes of young people and in relation to their reading, and it always returns the same result, which is that people who read widely and often do so much better than those that don't. I'm going to take those two things really briefly and just break down why. So when we talk about widely, first of all, what do you get by reading more widely? Of course, we all like particular types of stories, and there is no harm in following a line or a chain of books that you particularly enjoy. But by reading widely, we experience other people's cultures, we have a wider vocabulary, and we gain what we call cultural capital. We gain a kind of knowledge and understanding of things outside of our own experiences. And it is a key thing that you get pretty much only by reading. The second thing to say is often, and we stress this all the time, reading often, because when you think about reading, you need to think of it as a lifetime project, not just now, not just tomorrow, not just I'll finish that on Sunday. If you read a couple of pages a day, it doesn't feel like a great amount. You've maybe read 200 to 500 words there. But if you read 4 or 5 pages a day for a whole year, you've read about 500,000 words. That is an awful lot of information that those that don't read did not get. And it doesn't just need to be information for the sake of learning new skills. All stories contain information about people's experiences, people's lives, people's cultures, and people's knowledges, and you gain all that organically. So when you think about your independent reading, try to remember to do those two key things, to read widely and to read often, and to not see it as a huge thing that you must complete before the end of the week, but try and do it a little bit every day. It's going to give you incremental gains. You just cannot imagine the scale of it if you can read for just 20 minutes a day for the whole 5 to 7 years you're going to be in high school. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy some of the recordings that we've got for you, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.